Boom! Ethereal, synchronicity, 444. What's going on? Wow, it's crazy wild world, isn't it? So, what am I talking about today? I'm talking about the one like Freddie Gibbs. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep it real sharp. Do what I can. And breathe at the same time. So, Freddie Gibbs is a hip hop MC. Yeah, I'm gonna go as far as to call Freddie Gibbs an MC because he's high caliber, top tier, does his business, right? Been around for a little while, but kind of not so well known, but coming to like get his flowers now and really take care of the business end and, you know, earn his higher paychecks. Freddie knows what it's all about. So Freddie has recently dropped an album titled Alfredo. Now it's specifically titled Alfredo because Freddie likes to splice things together. So in the past he's worked with MCs, he has worked with MCs naturally, but he's worked with other producers. So I'm going to look at basically a producer he's worked with previously on 2 albums by the name of Madlib, and a producer that he's just worked with on this album and possibly another album, but I couldn't find the details, and that is Alchemist. So the Alfredo title is basically an amalgamation or joint together of Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs. Fredo, yeah, play on words. So Freddie likes to do this, and that's how he handles and gets down with his wordplay and his creativity. So we're speaking about a man born on the 14th of June 1982, and that makes him a Gemini sun. And then the people that he's collaborated with, which are Madlib, I'm gonna throw it out like this, who's October the 24th 1973, Otis Jackson Jr., say that like I know it. And then Alchemist, October 25th 1977. So one's on October the 24th, the other's on October the 25th, but they're 4 years apart. But this is none the different in the sense of the terms of synastry. So get to the astrology, nice and snappy. Show you Freddie Gibbs, yeah? By the way, Freddie Gibbs, like I say, is kicking up a real storm at the moment. Just released this new album, and I love the stuff that he's done with Madlib as well. And I really could do with checking out some more of your stuff, Freddie. There's so much stuff out here at the moment, but you got a certain style, and you know what you're doing, and you like it, and it goes down very well. It's kind of like the Griselda boys, actually. It has been pointed out, and I believe he is friends with those guys. He likes them guys a lot, so I've actually done them on this channel as well. So if you want to kind of get an idea of the taste of music of what he's coming with, yeah, it's a different spin. Oh, and he's from Gary, Indiana, yeah? I got that here, but I don't have his birth time. Don't have your birth time, Freddie, yeah? So if anyone knows or you see this, Freddie, right, you're a crazy mad media guy, then, you know, hit me up. Anything's possible, innit? So Freddie actually falls in a special category of people, now come to think of it. Like, I noticed this, like, intuitively. He's got Gemini sun, and even without me having a decent birth time, 99% Pisces moon. So Gemini and Pisces combination, sun and moon, with sun Gemini, moon Pisces, is Prince, as in Prince Nelson Rogers, and Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. Right, so you're in high esteemed company, Mr. Gibbs, and you got a lot going on in your chart, right? From being that bad boy at 13, 14 years old, where you really broke out and got wild, got a Lilith on the South Node. Yeah, I'm gonna speak speak quite quickly. See how I trip myself up there. Speaking quite quickly, quicker than Freddie. Nah, not quicker than Freddie. Freddie has Mercury in Gemini. And this is where Venus has actually just turned direct. So transit Venus is around Freddie's Gemini energy of Mercury at the moment. Mercury's also actually gone retrograde, and it turned retrograde on Freddie's North Node. So you are kind of the man of the moment, and you dropped your album around, you know, a very synchronicitous time for you. Now what I was trying to say about his Mercury and him speaking fast is he has Mercury trying to Mars in what seems to be a very, in fact, I mean, look at this. Mercury stationary, 6 degrees 38 minutes stationary at that time, 12 o'clock midday. and Mars is 6 degrees 38 minutes in Libra. So that's making a perfect trine. Yeah, like, I mean, to the minute. Now, naturally, he may not be born at that time, but the fact that the aspect is so tight in the middle of the day, it's, you know, it's basically, and Mercury stationary, it's basically a very tight aspect of why his flow is very staccato but smooth, and he can do it naturally, because his Mercury's in Gemini as well, actually, where Mercury's at home being in the air sign. Get that one. So anyway, like I said, Prince, Kendrick, fast flows, being a bad boy from a young age. His South Node's in Capricorn, by the way, I didn't say that. Oh, and then the North Node being on the fixed star Sirius, 14 degrees in Cancer. So 13 degrees in Cancer is where you find Freddie's North Node, and where you will see Mercury would have turned retrograde this year, this season. So happy belated birthday, Freddie Gibbs. And yeah, perfect timing, right timing. So why is this really the business? Well, you want to look at this left side of the chart, the 7th house. It's not even a house system situation, so it's the 7th sign from Aries. Just for clarification, for those who are not really overly familiar with astrology, and the fact that I don't have the time but can still draw something up without the time. So this cluster of planets, 4-5 planet alignment here, I mean, if you count Palace in as an extra member, but like the 4 key planets here, you'll actually see in the other 2 charts that I throw up that they are very tightly in sync and aligned with the 2 producers that he's worked with. So Madlib should be first. 5 degrees, 15 degrees, 23 degrees, 1 degrees. Yeah. Alchemist, 10 degrees, 14 degrees, 15 degrees, 2 degrees. Freddie Gibbs himself, 6 degrees, 15 degrees, 24 degrees, 0 degrees. These are the same planets. So let me show you what I'm talking about. It's got Mars, right, in 6 degrees Libra, closely conjoined to Palace, by the way, which I think helps his delivery with his words, his actions, and his strategy and what he's doing. So that 5 degrees, oh sorry, 4 and 6, so 5 degrees being the midpoint. But the Mars is basically conjoined by Madlib's Pluto at 5 degrees Libra. And then there's another midpoint situation here where Alchemist's Venus is actually between the Mars and the Pluto on Freddie Gibbs. So even Alchemist's Venus get a touch up on that one. Then you got the Pluto connection. Let's see. So there you go. Freddie Gibbs has Saturn at 15 degrees in Libra. Now this one for Madlib, I don't know his birth time, so this could be off by degrees either way. But if you put it around the 12 o'clock time, it falls at 15 degrees Libra. So that's a Moon Saturn situation. And then for Alchemist, it's Pluto at 14 degrees Libra and 15 degrees Libra North Node. I've actually got this written down here, but when I look down and try and read, and it's weird. So yeah, you've got a tight alignment with these 4 planets, and then you got Pluto at 24 degrees for Freddie, Uranus at 23 degrees, nearly 24 degrees for Madlib. And then the Sun of both Madlib, who's at 1 degrees, and Alchemist at 2 degrees, is going to be in a nice conjunction with Freddie Gibbs' Jupiter at 0 degrees in Scorpio. So when you got one planet together, yeah, it kind of makes a serious impact. When you've got 3 or 4 planets, that's when you start to mesh and start to make albums together. Now, I didn't really describe the specific energy of those planets individually because it would have took a lot longer and it would have, you know, been a bit deeper. But let's just say there's a very tight mesh between him and the guys that he works with. It's not by any accident. Anyway, I'm gonna check out real quick on this one, but you know, I'll be back soon. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Loving your, thanks to the subscribers and everybody who's been following. Peace and love.